From Peoria, Videomax Limited presents Midstate Magazine with your hosts, David Alex Miller and Lauren Rapsiak. Our news anchors are Joanna Maggio and Daniel Shore. Our news interviewer is Crystal Lay. Sports with Matt Wetterston and the Midstate News Team. Angela Friedman brings us our movie review, and In Need is with Christina Chow. Culture About Town is brought to you by Melody Essler. Food with Valerie Matthews. Steve Williams takes us out with his street team, and State of the Arts is hosted by Vanessa Strickland. And now, from America's friendliest city, Videomax Limited presents Midstate Magazine with your hosts, David and Lauren. Take it away, kids.
Hello and welcome back, Central Peoria, or Central Illinois, Peoria. Well, this is another week at Midstate Magazine. We're your hosts.
I'm Lauren Rapsiak.
And I'm David Alex Miller. We have a great show this week. I know I say it every week, but I really mean it.
It's always great here in Midstate.
It is. We've got a lot of ground to cover, and
Yes.
just a little bit of time to do it. We're going to have a movie review of the upcoming, or of the former.
Yes, the last Harry Potter movie, because the next one's coming out very soon.
Very shortly. And we're going to make a cheese ball in food.
Okay.
Got a great recipe for a cheese ball. And we're also going to visit a local mission.
The Southside Mission, I
Southside
believe.
Mission, which is they're feeding Peoria's
Women and children.
women and children, indeed. And we also going to check out
SOA, which is a blues singer by the name of Bobby King.
That's correct. But first, let's check out the news.
Thanks, David and Lauren. Good evening. I'm Daniel Shore.
And I'm Joanna Maggio. The American Water Works company that owns Illinois American Water has announced plans to sell parts of its company. Peoria may be looking for a partner to buy part of it. Councilman Chuck Graham suggested that Peoria should consolidate with another city to purchase the company. Peoria is looking into working with Champaign or Homer Glen.
Chillicothe plans to open a skate park at Moffett Park. The park will be a way for skateboarders, inline skaters, and freestyle bikers to showcase their abilities. The city hopes to receive grants and donations to fund the $105,000 needed to build the park. Chillicothe City Council has approved the idea and hopes to have the park open by next summer.
First-class postage stamps are set to increase from 37 to 39 cents early in 2006. The U.S. Postal Rate Commission approved the hike in order to pay a $3.1 billion escrow payment. The commission also states that the price hike will lead to lower costs for mailing newspapers, while media mail prices may rise. Also in the plans is a 1-cent rise from 23 to 24 cents to send a postcard. This will be the first U.S. postage rate increase since June 2002.
The demand for organic food is on the rise, and not just for adults. In order to keep their diets free of pesticides, hormones, antibiotics, and genetic engineering, parents are buying organic food for their children. The sale of organic baby food is up 18% this year and is now available in supermarkets everywhere instead of only organic stores. Toys R Us and Baby R Us now sell Earth's Best baby food, previously only available at Whole Foods and Wild Oats markets. Gerber is also selling a line of organic baby food under the Tender Harvest label. Parents are not only concerned with fruits and vegetables, however. A number of parents have begun buying organic snacks and making a lot of their food from scratch.
The governor of Alabama, Bob Riley, has called for a nationwide travel boycott of Aruba. Riley is calling for the boycott until the country begins to cooperate with the family of Natalie Holloway. Holloway has been missing since her graduation trip in May. Riley, as well as Holloway's parents, are asking all other United States governors to help promote the boycott.
Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich has announced a $4 million RED fund that has been started to promote homegrown and renewable energy sources. The Illinois Clean Energy Community Foundation will provide the money to farmers and cooperatives to construct wind turbines. The turbines are used as an energy alternative. The RED fund plans to launch projects by the end of 2006 and for the state to use 8% renewable energy by 2012. The Harry Potter buzz continues as the new movie is set to hit theaters tomorrow. Children and adults are both awaiting the new film.
Here are your Harry Potter tickets for 11:50 a.m. on the 18th.
The buzz around town is about the new Harry Potter movie, The Goblet of Fire. It's been over a year since the third movie has been released, and Harry Potter fans have just a few more days to wait for the newest movie in the series to hit theaters.
This will be the 4th Harry Potter movie. I'm excited about this one. I've been at other theaters for the first 3, and definitely a great buzz for this one. A lot of people are excited.
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire comes out Friday, November 18th, but for the moviegoers in the Peoria area, they will get to see the film earlier than anticipated.
I can give you guys an exclusive. We just got information a few minutes ago that we're actually going to have a midnight show of it the night before it starts. It is Thursday night / Friday morning, November 18th. It will be at 12:01 a.m. is technically the show time.
But for those who want to see the midnight showing, don't wait until the last minute because tickets are going on sale soon.
Advance tickets are on sale now. We haven't quite started selling tickets for the midnight show yet. Like I said, we just got the information a few minutes ago, so I'll have to set that up sometime throughout the day and hopefully get those on sale by the weekend.
If you are looking for a good time for the family, the midnight showing of the new Harry Potter movie at Rave Theaters is where you want to be for costumes, games, and great prizes.
There will definitely be costumes. There will definitely be prizes, giveaways, contests. Definitely we're going to have trivia questions, so just can't give away the prizes quite yet. Can't tell you all the details because I want people to walk in the door and just be amazed and dumbfounded at what they see and what we've been able to put together.
Get dressed up and come out and experience the movie everyone's talking about, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, at the Rave Motion Picture Theaters for their midnight showing Thursday, November 18th. This is Davita Jackson reporting for Midstate News.
Thanksgiving is next week, and it is a time to reflect and show our thanks for having everything we need. Yet some people are not as fortunate. The Peoria Area Food Bank knows that many people do not have what they need. Since 1984, the food bank has been collecting food and distributing it to 120 local food pantries, soup kitchens, homeless shelters, drug and alcohol rehabilitation centers, senior housing, youth centers, and low-income daycare centers. If you would like to make a donation or find out other ways to help, you can call Barb Shreves or Richard Adams at 309-671-3906. The oldest race in Peoria will take place November 20th. The Turkey Trot 4-mile run will begin at 1 p.m. at Detweiler Park. The top 2 finishers in both the male and female division will receive a trophy as well as a certificate for a free Thanksgiving turkey from Kroger Foods. A half-mile youth fun run for boys and girls 12 and under will begin at 12:45 p.m. All youth runners will receive a ribbon. For more information on the run or on late registration, call Scott Loftus at 681-2867. Now here's Matt Wedderston with sports.
Thank you, Joanna. College basketball is here and underway. This is the first week of regular season play, and the first week's polls are out. Duke sits atop the rankings, and UConn, Texas, Villanova, and Michigan State return key starters, and that is why they are in the top 5 too. And even with the loss of Darren Williams and Luther Head, U of I is still in the top 25 at 17. The Missouri Valley Conference preseason rankings are out as well, and it could be a very dangerous conference this year. The Valley is ranked the 6th best in the NCAA and features Northern Iowa at the top. Southern Illinois is there like always. Bradley gets the snub at 6th, and Illinois State wraps out the conference at 10th. Indiana State is 8th, and they got one first-place vote given to them by their head coach. Very interesting. Also, for what it's worth, the Missouri Valley preseason team was announced. It features Bradley senior forward Marcellus Somerville, Indiana State's David Moss, and Nate Funk from Creighton. There is only one junior on the team, and that is Jamal Tatum from SIU. Northern Iowa senior guard Ben Jacobson is the preseason player of the year. Well, now that we have every aspect of college basketball covered, this year's NFL Hall of Fame ballots are out. There are 112 candidates this year, and the list includes Reggie White, Troy Aikman, Warren Moon, and Thurman Thomas, just to name a couple. The new inductees will be announced on February 4th, the day after the Super Bowl. And this brings us to this week's Trivia Challenge. Last week, just to recap, the question was, who was the last Fighting Irish player to win the Heisman Trophy? And the answer to that is Tim Brown, back in 1987. Congratulations to those of you who got that right. Well, this week, the new question, staying with the Hall of Fame theme, which NFL team has the most players in the Pro Football Hall of Fame? And as always, email your answers to midstatemagazine@yahoo.com. At the end of the year, what we're going to do is we're going to announce all the winners and put all of you who got it correct on the show. So certainly email us for that. Joanna, back to you.
Thanks, Matt. Chiang Mai, Thailand is celebrating its newlywed pandas. Shuang Shuang and Lin Hu were married as part of the zoo's 28th anniversary. The zoo chose a traditional Chinese ceremony. Hundreds of people attended the wedding that included drummers and dragon dancers. The bride and groom were showered with fruit, ice cream, and a 3-tier cake.
A touching story. That's all for this week's edition of Midstate News. I'm Daniel Shore.
I'm Joanna Maggio.
And I'm Matt Wetterston. Have a good evening. Back to you, Lauren and David Alex.
Thank you, Daniel, Joanna, and Matt, for always keeping us informed. Now, there was something that caught my interest in that news pack. It was the story about organic baby foods.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize that they weren't to begin with. I mean, I guess being packaged and all, but I know a lot of kids grow up on TV dinners and
macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese. There was actually a group of kids I babysat for that only, like, their mother never cooked, and my mom always just made me meals from scratch, and it's good to hear that that's coming back.
Yeah, I think organic foods are two steps in the right direction, even at the youngest level. There's a lot of crazy foods in those Harry Potter movies, though.
Yeah, like fizzy whiz bangs and stuff.
What you said. So let's go check out that movie review, Harry Potter.
Welcome to this week's edition of Get Real. I'm Crystal Lay. Angela's on assignment, so I will be bringing you her review of one of the most impressive films of the 21st century. Harry Potter, The Prisoner of Azkaban is the third film in the Harry Potter series that has matured along with its young stars.
Harry Potter and friends, Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, are back again for another adventure in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry Potter, played by Daniel Radcliffe, is a 13-year-old orphan wizard who lives with his horrible muggle or non-magic folk family, Uncle Vernon, Aunt Petunia, and Dudley Dursley.
Nothing. School stuff.
Later, perhaps, if you behave.
I will if she does.
Harry is about to enter his third year at Hogwarts, School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, but he is stuck in Surrey with his aunt and uncle during the summertime. This summer was probably the worst for Harry because not only did his aunt and uncle continue to treat him like he was a weird, rotten boy, but Harry was also forced to use the magic outside of Hogwarts. The rule is that no wizards are allowed to use magic outside the school grounds. Harry is very cooperative about rules, but when his Aunt Marge was in town, her loud mouth ranted nothing but dirty, evil lies about Harry's dead parents. Harry's frustration got out of hand, and he blew up his Aunt Marge like a huge balloon. After the incident, Harry had no choice but to run away to the Leaky Cauldron. There he was greeted by Cornelius Fudge, the minister of the Ministry of Magic, who explained to Harry that all charges had been dropped.
She has been properly punctured and her memory modified. She will have no recollection of the incident whatsoever. So that's that, and no harm done.
Harry was sure that he was going to be in deep trouble, but was relieved and quite curious as to why the ministry dropped all the charges.
Use magic at home.
Oh, come now, Harry. The ministry doesn't send people to Azkaban for blowing up their aunt.
With Harry living in a muggle world, he is kept away from all magic news. It turns out that crazy man Sirius Black has escaped from the prison of Azkaban and searched for Harry.
Mr. Weasley, why would I go looking for someone who wants to kill me?
With Sirius Black on the loose, Professor Albus Dumbledore, headmaster of Hogwarts, has allowed the Dementors of Azkaban to guard the school grounds.
Azkaban, until such a time as Sirius Black is captured. The Dementors will be stationed at every entrance to the grounds.
At Hogwarts, Harry has a new dark arts teacher, Professor Lupin, who helps Harry expand his hidden powers.
Expecto Patronum!
Of course, at Hogwarts, there's always an adventure with Harry and his friends Ron, played by Rupert Grint, and Hermione, played by Emma Watson. Nothing normal can ever happen to those three while at Hogwarts, and in this movie, it happens again.
Ron.
Harry, Ron, and Hermione find out the true story behind Sirius Black, and also another stepping stone is added into the truth behind Harry's parents' death. But who is telling the truth, and who really is Sirius Black? I guess you need to watch to find out. Join the fun and excitement with Harry Potter and friends, along with Hagrid, Dumbledore, Professor Snape, Malfoy, Hippogriffs, Quidditch, and the Motter's Map in The Prisoner of Azkaban.
Wow, okay, this visual treat with a bite can be enjoyed by the entire family. Don't forget to catch the 4th edition Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire in theaters November 18th. I'm Crystal Lay from Midstate Magazine. Back to you, Lauren and David.
Thank you, Crystal and Angela. I'm going to have to watch that again before I go see the next one.
Definitely.
Well, you know a little bit about fun outside the movie theater with
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
For the
What'd
release,
you tell?
For the release of the 6th book, I was a big nerd, and in Oak Park, Illinois, there was a huge, thousands and thousands of people come together into the town and kind of create the Harry Potter world, and there's characters and, oh man, so many people. And me and Matt from our improv troupe dressed up as Mr. and Mrs. Malfoy, Draco's parents, and worked at the festival and had a really good time. We made our costumes ourselves, and it was spectacular.
Wow, that's really interesting. I've seen people go and dress up and do stuff like that, and I've never really been like around them, but that's really cool. But let's take a trip to the Southside Mission and see what they've got going on.
Okay.
The holiday season is the best time to help out the poor. Many organizations are getting ready to help these people right now. If you would like to volunteer, come to the Southside Mission. Southside Mission offers a shelter to homeless women and children and provides food, clothes, and child care services for the poor and homeless in South Peoria. Phil Newton is the executive director of Southside Mission. He says it is the volunteers that help this organization serve more than 5,000 people a year.
If a person wants to volunteer at Southside Mission, they give me a call and I bring them through for a tour and I share with them our more than 75 different volunteer opportunities. And what usually happens is they'll take the list of volunteer opportunities home with them. They'll circle about 10 or 12 different things they want to do, and then we'll get them squared away.
The Benevolent Center is one volunteer opportunity. This center offers free food, clothes, appliances, and furniture to the poor and homeless. Another volunteer opportunity is the Soup Kitchen. Southside Mission is expecting a brand new kitchen after January 1st. This kitchen is expected to serve more than 2,500 meals a day. Volunteers are especially needed during Thanksgiving and Christmas to deliver hot meals to families around the area.
On Thanksgiving, however, we have so many volunteers, believe it or not, that we're typically full for volunteers by the time Halloween rolls around. I received my first inquiry for volunteering for Thanksgiving back in April. So Thanksgiving, if there's a student watching that wants to have their family involved with volunteering here on Thanksgiving, call me right away. If you want to do something for Christmas, it's a little bit easier. Christmas, we typically go begging for volunteers, but Thanksgiving, we usually have all we need by about Halloween.
Right now, there are a few items the mission would like to see in the donations.
Well, interestingly, the things that we need most are the things that people don't often think to donate. For example, staple items like salad dressing, butter, salt.
These donations help the poor and the homeless of South Peoria, but Newton believes that the mission services benefits the community more.
I would say the community at large, because we are a safety net. We're a safety net that keeps the poor from hitting a hard bottom. We're the place that's the last stop on the way down, and we can give them not only a soft landing, but a bounce back up.
If you would like to help out with the Benevolent Center, Soup Kitchen, or any of the other missionaries, call Southside Mission today at 676-4604. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Christina Chow.
Thank you, Christina. That sounds like a really nice cause.
It is. It's a great opportunity. My mom, on many occasions, has helped out at a food shelter and has served meals to people. Right. I've never had that opportunity, but I think it would be really cool to do sometime.
I did it a lot with my high school.
Did you?
They kept talking about, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I was thinking about, like your mother's helping out and how we always make such big meals for ourselves and for our families, and maybe we could. It's kind of a shame that they don't get a lot of people around Christmas because so many people. I mean, it's so cold, and I'm sure so many people could use the extra help.
Yeah, but it is nice to know that they are getting lots and lots of people for Thanksgiving, and that people are willing to get out there and lend a helping hand.
Right.
Yeah. Well, let's go check out food now. Let's see
We got a little holiday treat.
Yeah, we got a cheese ball.
Let's see.
Hi, I'm Valerie Matthews here with Let's Eat. The holidays are here and I'm going to help you start planning. Give your friends and family a warm welcome with this classic appetizer that I'll prepare today. This delicious cheese ball is a great starter for either a holiday or anytime meal. So join me as I prepare this scrumptious snack and share it with a few of my friends. All you're going to need for this delicious appetizer is crackers to dip in it at the end, 2 packages of cream cheese at room temperature, 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese, 2 teaspoons of grated onion, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 teaspoons of finely minced garlic, finely chopped pecans or peanuts. To start off our cheese ball, we're going to use lots of cheese. We're going to use 2 packages of cream cheese. We got them both in there already, and we're going to start whisking those. To make it easier to stir, first mix your cream cheese until soft. It's a real simple recipe. We're just going to keep adding all our ingredients. So second to go in is our sharp cheddar. Add onion, Worcestershire, and garlic. Eat until all ingredients are very well blended. Okay, now that we've got those few ingredients in our cheese ball mix, we're going to put this into the fridge and let it firm for about 3 hours or until the flavors marry, and then it'll be ready to roll in our nuts and share with our friends. Okay, our cheese mixture is about all chilled up, so we're going to take it out of this bowl, form it into a cheese ball, and roll it in the nuts. Using your hands or a spoon, shape the cheese into a round ball. Place peanuts or pecans on cheese ball until well coated. Now that it's all put together and our nuts have topped it, we're going to take out any favorite cracker of yours. We have Toll House crackers here, so that you can dip and spread your cheese ball out onto. Now that this is all done, it's time to share our delicious appetizer with our friends. Here you guys go. And I hope you guys enjoy it too. Thanks for joining us. I'm Valerie Matthews with Let's Eat.
Thank you, Valerie. Wow. I always, see those at family dinners, but I've never thought to make one.
I don't think I've ever actually eaten them.
Really?
Like my grandmother always has them out.
Yeah.
And everyone's always digging at the crackers. I thought it looked weird. But
they're good. I really enjoy a good cheese ball. But
all right.
Maybe now I'll make one. Oh, wow. It's a good week. It makes me think about what happens during the holidays when I'm gathered with family eating the cheese ball, maybe a little bit of turkey.
Maybe, the turkey's kind of optional.
Yeah.
Gotta have the cheese though.
Yeah, but we're always listening to music. That's a staple for holiday times.
Right.
And I've been in the mall recently, and they're already blasting holiday music for Christmas.
Yeah, there's some radio stations that 24 hours at the beginning of the middle of November, they're already 24-hour Christmas music.
Wow. Well, we've got a wonderful musical guest today who features in the blues. So let's go see what she has to sing.
He.
The blues is a musical form that evolved over time from spirituals sung in the southern cotton fields by African slaves. At first, it was transformed by the influence of jazz and Creole rhythms in New Orleans and Memphis. It traveled up the Mississippi River through St. Louis and into Chicago, where it lives on today. One of the stopping places for most music and theater in the old days was Peoria, Illinois, where remnants of the blues can be heard in clubs and annual festivals all along the Illinois River. On our show today, we're happy to present one of the living jewels of this musical moving form, a woman who many call the Queen of the Blues. Her name is Bobby King, and this is her music.
We're going to take you back. The mighty Staples singers, y'all. If you disrespect everybody that you run into, how in the world do you think your hand on your mouth when you cough. It'll help the solution. Excuse me, wait a minute. Well, just mess around women, folks don't even know when to leave. That's a terrible thing. Think you're dumb enough to think that maybe you a big old man. Yeah, search yourself. Search yourself. If you don't respect yourself, nobody's gonna give a fuck. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. Listen, y'all. I tell you what we're gonna do. We got a lot of old school players in here. We're gonna take it just a little step further. You see, fire, we call her fire. God don't hear me. Fire, we call her fire. The way you walk and talk really sets a mark to a point of time. Yes, it does. The way you squeeze and tease knocks it to my knees. And I'm stroking, baby, baby. The way you swerve and curve really wrecks my nerves. I'm so excited, child. Guess you are. The way you push lets me know that you're.
I think that it's going to survive because blues has
Well,
its
looks like that's about it for this week.
Yeah, thank you to Vanessa and Bobby King for that nice segment there.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of soul. I like it.
That's one of the things I love about doing this show. There's always wonderful music and new music to listen to and experience here.
Yes, there was one guy had some great moves going on in
Yeah,
that
he
club
did.
there.
He's really getting into it. I don't blame him. But the keyboardist, I actually know. He's from the area. Yeah, he works in Morton, and he's got his hands in all sorts of different bands and stuff, and he's really talented. So it was cool seeing him again.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I've had a good time today.
I had a great time this week. We made a cheese ball.
Yes.
We saw a
Heard
movie
some
review.
great music, movie
Yeah.
review. As usual, saw the news.
Yeah,
and we went
we,
to Southside Mission.
Yeah, found out about an awesome opportunity for service in the community.
Right.
Well, until next week.
Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time on Midstate Magazine.
Have a great time, Peoria.